It's 3:40 in the morning here in London, and I'm off to Interclassics at the MECC in Maastricht. And you're coming with me, in video form at least. Don't worry, I'll probably get some more sleep on the Eurostar or something. After 3 night buses across the capital, I made it to St Pancras and checked in for my train across the channel. It was a quiet one, the first one of the day running to Brussels, and I got lucky with a pair of seats to myself. Okay, status report. We are in Brussels, currently at Brussels Midi train station, and we are waiting for our train, which is going to be heading towards, checks on the list, or I've just seen it, Eupen. So platform 7, 10:56 to Eupen, and then we change halfway along that line onto a train that will take us into the Netherlands and get us to Maastricht. Better news is my schoolboy French is still perfunctory, let's say, and I've been able to get coffee and something to eat. So breakfast and coffee sorted, and we're heading in the right direction. I do look very tired though. It's beginning to tell that I got up at 3 a.m. for this. More coffee may be needed. Caffeinated and fed, it was 2 shorter trains across Belgium and into the Netherlands, changing at Liège before we got to Maastricht. Okay, and that's the final train done. We're now sort of somewhere in Maastricht, Randwick, and just following the signs to the MECC. Relatively straightforward journey, and you can tell we're in the Netherlands given the amount of bicycles that are already about. It's a stereotype very much based on truth, as you can tell, but yeah, not far to go now. A short walk from the station and you're at the plaza outside the MECC. Getting in is easy, and then you're into the halls packed with classics. This year the event was celebrating its 30th anniversary, and the main display brought together a number of iconic classics, voted for by fans of the show, celebrating the best from previous showcases. From Goldfinger DB5s to Le Mans winning D-types, the variety of the display was phenomenal. One of the rarer stars of the event has to be this Ferrari 166mm that was acting as Bonham's flagship show car, littered with recent event history and being one of the earliest road cars to bear the prancing horse. Small wonder it had an estimate of €4 to €6 million. Modern classics and performance cars also joined the fray, including this tasty Mercedes McLaren SLR. McLaren have recently started a restoration series for owners of these. Okay, that's the end of day one for me, certainly. It's just gone 6 o'clock here. It's a little bit misty outside. Now I've stepped outside finally. I've been on the go since, 3 a.m, 3:30? So I'm absolutely shattered. We've seen a lot of fantastic cars. Obviously all the main coverage of this will be in Classic Car Weekly, so make sure you sort of pick up the latest issue, give that a read. One of these buildings is my hotel. I think it's this one here. I opted for dinner in the centre of Maastricht, which was quite busy on the cold Thursday night, so I ended up sat outside with a beer waiting for a table. All in, about £30 for some beers and a lovely meal wasn't too bad. Okay, well, as you can see actually it's very foggy. We're currently in the middle of Maastricht town, city. I've just had dinner and heading back to the hotel after what has been a very long day. So head back, do a bit of editing, a bit of writing, and get ready for a second day at Interclassics. But it's been a great first day, a lot to see, and yeah, I think there's still a few more little spots I need to go over ahead of leaving tomorrow. So already proving a worthwhile show to attend, I can say that much firsthand. First time doing it, and first time really spending any time in the Netherlands. So far it's been absolutely lovely. So far, 10 out of 10 recommendation. If you're thinking about doing Interclassics at Maastricht, it's a nod from me. Now, there's a bus near here somewhere that takes me back to my hotel. Okay, checked out the hotel, heading back into the MECC for day 2 of Interclassics. As you can tell actually by the frost on the trees and the hanging mist, it's actually very cold here, about -2. Lovely January day, but anyway, that's besides the point. Day 2, going to go get some more market coverage, see what the general crack is on the European and Dutch markets, and then it's all the trains in reverse to get back home. Let's see how we go. While having a second scout of the show, I found this rather brilliant coach-built DS21 Majesty. Built by Chaperon, it remained in the Chaperon family for a good while and is one of around 20 left in existence. This was a rather tasty 1934 Bentley 3.5 litre special. Built originally in Derby, it was rebodied as a Bologna special with the enormous stretched bonnet, giving it the rakish two-seater style. The conversion was carried out in Britain, and it comes with an extensive history including a bit of classic motorsport. Yours for €195,000. By this point, it's time to leave, and then plans get a bit kinetic. Annoyingly, the audio in Liège station wasn't great, but the train from Maastricht to Liège had broken down, so I had to grab an Uber and dash to the Belgian station to get the train to Brussels. Thankfully, that line was running as normal, and from there I made it to Brussels in time to catch my cross-channel train back to London. On board, I was able to crack out some work, which you can read in this week's issue of Classic Car Weekly.